Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. I'd imagine, Clark, playing a team for the second straight time is probably tough to game plan for.
You know, in some ways it is, because you know the team that came up short will make adjustments, but that's why coaches get paid the money and salaries they do, Kevin. I think the game plan does depend on how things unfolded in that first matchup.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Johnson against Webb to the middle. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Dunk you very much, guys. That was a funky throwdown right there.
Yeah, he just needed a little window, and he went right through. What'd you say? Dunk you very much?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
And he's the type of guy, when you give him those looks down low, he'll absolutely flush it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Richmond against Marley. Richmond outside. Pass to Polynice. 4 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Richmond no good.
You don't get a lot of those chances. He's going to want that shot back.
Here's Barkley, and Barkley throws it down.
Leaving no room for error with the slam. Great decision there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Webb up top, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here is Barkley. Double team on Barkley. The rebound by Grant. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Richmond outside. He can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Barkley, and Barkley slams it home.
He had some bad intentions there. Oh, boy, watch out.
Oh, boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Now, here's Richmond. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Here's Webb. No good off the front iron. Phoenix leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Grant. Johnson, the pass to Barkley. And then Barkley with the dunk.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Timeout called by the Kings. Webb dishes to Grant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
Webb against Johnson. Pass to Polynice. Richmond outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Grant. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Suns leading by 6. Barkley the pass to Green. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, I love the fact that they are looking to keep building onto this lead. They want to extend it, hoping to break the game open if they can.
It won't happen all at once, but little by little, they are executing and starting to open the lead.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
I'll say this. Underestimate Spud Webb at your own risk. Whatever he may lack in size, he more than makes up for with heart and determination. Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
Now here's Green. 8 points his last outing. Here's Barkley. And it's good off the back rim and in. Barkley's got 8.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
Absolutely loving what I'm seeing right there.
Wow, a slam with an exclamation point.
They're cutting into this lead.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 18 points.
He's got the quick twitch when he's got that rock in his hands. Johnson draws the bump right there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls.
Kevin Johnson at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Johnson. The Kings trail by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him about Kevin Johnson and the challenge of stopping him getting to the hoop. He said KJ may have the quickest first step in the league. No one can really stay in front of him in isolation. So you have to try and force him in one direction and have rim protectors waiting. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Phoenix has possession after the Kings pick up 2. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Marley, and again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Here's Webb. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I love how aggressive Webb is. Although he's undersized, very much so, he still finds a way to draw contact.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Webb nails both of them. Phoenix leading by 7. Johnson outside. Pass to Marley. The 17-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Marley's got 5.
A guy with Marley's range can make the mid-range work. Just has to dial it in a little.
Inside. Webb dishes to Grant. And good coming off the assist by Spud Webb.
He's got a nice touch around the rim. The defense might be better off fouling him.
Johnson surveying the floor. Barkley against Grant. And Barkley throws it down.
His athletic ability, especially his vertical, levels the playing field for him at the 4 spot, making up for his smaller build.
The Kings trail by 9. Johnson over to help. The 10-footer. Williams. Pass to Grant. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Webb. Shoots from the corner, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Instincts take over for Richmond. Once he has the ball, he knows it's go time.
Johnson outside. Green left side. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
The Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Polynice. And he converts the layup. Polynice has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Johnson outside. Barkley right side. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
So slick with the ball. Rush hour handles. KJ, Kevin Johnson, knows how to get it done out there.
Webb with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Williams double team. Pass to Richmond. Here's Polynice. Webb the pass to Williams. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Webb can't hit. Suns leading by 9. Barkley left side. Over Polynice. Barkley, no luck.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Williams passes to Webb. Grant up top. That's good from Richmond on the assist by Grant.
There's some mass and density to Richmond, not the guy you want backing you down inside.
Johnson inside. Guarded by Webb. Johnson gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Richmond dishes to Webb. Back to Richmond. Pulls up from the corner, and Klein pulls it in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They have a 9-point lead. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Richmond, and good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. Webb's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Marley. Richmond with the steal. Webb against Johnson. Webb kicks to Richmond. He takes it in. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Suns leading by 7. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Brown. And the rejection by Smith.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
1:12 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 8. Brown outside. Here's Carswell. Good, nice job down low.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Johnson outside. Screen by Barkley. Shoots. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 8.
I love the pursuit there he showed on tracking down that board.
Yeah, fearless, wasn't he, Clark, on the glass? And it pays off for him.
For sure.
And the hunger that he plays with. You can't teach that.
Brown deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Abdelnaby.
Right from the jump, these teams have been on fire offensively.
It certainly made this an exciting early game. Baskets just keep falling.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
We've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. Defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Brown against Johnson. Pass to Klein. And here's Marley. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Marley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's what Marley does. He makes deep shots. He's often looking for that three-point opportunity.
Brown outside. Back to Simmons. Here's Abdelnaby, defended by Barkley.
Second personal foul. First team foul. In for Phoenix, Danny Shays.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Clock at 6. Brown outside. Carswell, good. Carswell's got 6.
Good ball movement right there from Brown. Solid at finding the open teammate.
Here's Perry. He's covered by Brown. Perry passes to Green. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
And Green focuses on taking quality shots inside, which is why he shoots a solid percentage.
Here's Brown. Still without a basket. And they double up Simmons. Carswell. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
So for Phoenix, their last game a win against San Antonio. Perry passes to Green. It's hauled in by the Kings.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Pass to Abdelnaby. Smith dishes to Brown. Now here's Simmons. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Perry. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Perry's got his first bucket in this one. And so Brown will bring it up for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win. So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Persons checked in for Green.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's the floater, and it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in.
Brilliant use of the floater, measuring it to perfection and dropping it in with ease.
Here's Perry to the paint. Marley passes to Perry. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, Phoenix.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Brown kicks to Grant. Pass to Williams. Back to Grant. Now Richmond. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Richmond's got 8 points.
Yeah, against a much taller player, you got to be slick and wily. Figure out a way to get your shot off against a bigger guy.
I think it helps if you have a quick release, change of direction, just don't be deliberate.
The Kings trail by 5. Williams dishes to Richmond. Carswell passes to Richmond. Comes up empty down low.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Now here's Marley. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Here's Perry. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And Sacramento has possession. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
Dan Marley on the wing. And they recover it. Here's Manning. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
It's so hard scoring in this league. As a coach, you celebrate anytime the ball goes through the net.
Lays it up off the glass. Manning's got 4 points this quarter.
Whenever they work it to Manning down low, it's a great trip for this team.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Richmond. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And he did a great job of keeping pressure on the defense. Got to the line for a fair amount and cashed in.
Phoenix leading by 11. Here's Manning, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love when Manning goes up with that kind of power. When he does that, he can be dominant inside.
The Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Richmond kicks to Williams. Here's Polynice, and he slams it one-handed.
That was all hustle from him. Rewards himself with a score after fighting for that board.
Here's Perry. He's covered by Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Phoenix, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Webb's checked in for Brown. And he sinks the second. Webb with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. Grant outside. Richmond outside. Here's Polynice. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Perry passes to Ainge. Here's Perry, guarded by Webb. They set the pick. Pass to Shays. Shoots over Richmond, and the basket by Shays. Shays has got his first 2 points.
He knew what he wanted to do there. He uses his height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Here's Polynice. Fast break. Here we go. Up the floor. Person with the bucket. Person's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Here's Webb. The kick out to Williams. Here's Richmond. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
And here is Ainge. He has yet to score. Just 4 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Off target from outside.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
Grant dishes to Richmond. Here's Polynice. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Here's Perry. He has 5. Pass to Shays. Here's Manning. He's covered by Grant. Out to the right wing. Here's Perry. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Looking to get back on track here. Again, Richmond missing. Phoenix leading by 12. Now Ainge. Puts it up. And the Suns miss again.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage level.
Richmond outside. Pass to Polynice.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Manning. He's covered by Grant. Manning with the bucket.
He saw that he had the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. He just rose up and buried it.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Putting it down with some power.
Wow, a true rim rattler.
Yeah, going up strong with both hands.
To the inside. Pass to Person. They get it back. Here's Perry. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out. It's Williams, high post. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Walt Williams.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Phoenix leading by 11. Barkley goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defense forced him to turn up the intensity, but his efforts do get him sent to the line.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Sacramento. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Trying to grab hold of that momentum right here.
Well, that play right there, that'll fire up your teammates.
Hey, they're still competing.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left them that much of a lane to work with.
Richmond outside. Pass to Webb from about 16. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
You know, if Webb finds an opening in the mid-range, he'll take it. The defense has got to keep him marked at all times.
Johnson against Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Applying pressure to the defense, forcing his way to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
You know, Johnson is a superb scorer, an effective combo guard who can get it going in a hurry.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Richmond. And there it is for him. Richmond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Johnson outside. Barkley with a screen on Webb. Johnson outside. Shoots over Webb. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here are the Kings now, trailing by 10. Over to the wing, Hollanese. Outside Williams. Pass to Polonese. The lead now cut to single digits. Hollanese has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Kings. Now here's Johnson. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Suns. They've had a great season, and will look to extend that into the playoffs. And checking out Sacramento, 9.5 games behind. The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Webb, and Barkley sends it back.
That's how to make a stand. Some determined defense inside.
And that one drops for him.
The reputation of Marley's shot helps him offensively. Opens up those driving lanes. Allows him to take it.
Here's Polonese. Down low. Here's Grant. Great D that time from Green. Here's Klein. And the shot falls short this time. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kept alive. Polonese, and that's good. Polonese has got 16.
More than pulling his weight offensively. I mean, he's ready and willing to step up when called upon.
And they'll need him to continue filling it up if they want to take control.
Johnson can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Richmond. Kings moving the ball around. Williams with a clean look. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Barkley against Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And the first one at the line is good.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
The Kings trail by 10. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Pass to Barkley. Fires the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Polynice has got his 5th rebound in this one. Marley against Richmond. Misses from close range. Phoenix leading by 8. Barkley the pass to Johnson. On the mark with the 15-footer. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
Normally, Johnson is the one setting others up. This time, KJ gets the pass.
Timeout called by the Kings. Here's Williams. He has 5. Grant, right side. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Marley. Green kicks to Marley. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love the energy from Green inside, going up strong, playing through the foul.
For Phoenix, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And both free throws good for Green.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offensive output.
Grant outside. To the middle, here's Polynice, and Klein pulls it in. Klein's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's Marley, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Big-time slam by Dan Marley gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
The Kings trail by 14. Webb with it. He has 6. Pass to Polynice. That one good for 2. Polynice has got 8 here in the quarter.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Webb. Johnson gets the bucket.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
He gets it in there. Grant's got 8 points.
Boy, really good vision from Webb there, finding an open line to get the ball to a ready shooter.
Johnson against Webb. Johnson's shot is off. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And the slam by Williams.
The lead pass, executing one, takes a high basketball IQ.
Fires from the wing. Good on the jump shot. 14 points for him.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates, he does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
Back to Richmond. Over Johnson. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Richmond.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Barkley the pass to Green. Barkley down low. And Barkley throws it down.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Shoots over Webb, and there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Barkley. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It's kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Timeout called by the Kings. The Kings making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and Phoenix making a change here. And Sacramento has possession. It's a 14-point game. It's stolen by Barkley. Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, it's not just on the players to change things up. It's up to these coaches to make the right reads as well.
It's more than just encouraging or yelling at them when needed. There's a lot of strategy that goes into this game.
And the Suns call their first timeout of the game.
All right.
And the Suns making a change here. Tisdale's checked in.
For Phoenix.
Suns leading by 14. Here's Perry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ainge. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Ainge has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Sacramento, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. It's stolen by Brown. Outside Williams. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Webb. 5 on the clock to stop the run. Here's Polynice. The three-pointer, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Green with a screen on Williams. Back to Green. Again, Phoenix.
The Iron Man showing off his quickness with the catch and shoot.
The Kings trail by 19. Pass to Webb. Back to Brown. Webb against Ainge. And the basket by Webb. Webb's got 8.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Here's Dumas. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Tisdale. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Brown outside. Grant outside. Right wing. Fires from 18. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. Here's Ainge. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Ainge has got his second basket.
We've seen Ainge knock down trays. So the mid-range jumper, it's there if Danny wants it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Webb. Brown outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for your Kings, Olden Polynice. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 13-4 run. The shot by Ainge, no good. The Kings trail by 19. Inside, here's Polynice. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Polynice has got 10 points in the quarter.
Nice feed by Simmons. When a wing like Lionel is moving the ball, that's a great sign for your offensive flow.
Here's Perry. He's covered by Brown.
2 minutes.
Here's Green. Takes it off the glass. Green's got 12 in the game.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Abdelnaby. Brown outside. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Suns. And here is Ainge. He has 5. 1:15 left in the third quarter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 21.
Outstanding initiative on the offensive glass. Dumas getting ideal positioning and going to work there.
This is why you want the ball movement, coach, and player movement.
And as a result of that, they've made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual player.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Perry. He's covered by Brown. That one drops for him. He has 7. Here's Webb. 8 points for him. Brown dishes to Webb. Back to Brown.
To me, those are always hard calls for the official. But I don't think he was set right there.
I agree, but those type of plays can go either way.
Here's Simmons. Hasn't made one yet. To the inside. Carswell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Perry passes to Green. And it's Ainge, that time on the assist by Green. Ainge has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Phoenix. Pass to Carswell.
Threw the foul, had the chance to sink it, too.
I thought it was still going in, even with the physical defense.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Phoenix with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brown against Johnson. Pass to Barkley. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Assist from
Johnson's got 6 assists here tonight.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
And they double up Brown. Back to Richmond. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Simmons. Sinks the triple.
At 6'7" with excellent passing ability, the ability to hit a 3, Lionel Simmons is a valuable piece of this offense.
Here's Person. Back to Johnson. Here's Barkley. It's rebounded by Abdelnaby. Brown the pass to Abdelnaby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
And so he makes both from the line. Phoenix leading by 18. Now Johnson. Over Brown. Johnson can't get it to go. Brown outside. Out to the wing. Abdelnaby, the pass to Richmond. Off target from the wing. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Manning. Rebound by the Kings. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And they double up Brown. Pass to Carswell. Richmond outside. And a wide open look for Simmons. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Nice, smooth shot by Simmons. Giving it just enough power for that distance.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Brown. Out to Barkley. Puts one up from 19. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Assist goes to
Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Abdelnaby. Back to Brown. Simmons on the wing. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. That 3 off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Up top, Marley. He's covered by Brown. Marley passes to Manning. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Coswell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That was an easy call on that shot.
Refs will call that one 10 out of 10 times.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Phoenix leading by 16. Johnson outside. Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls.
He can hurt you from the mid-range. Johnson's eyes light up when he sees those opportunities in front of him.
Richmond outside. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Coswell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He's off on the first. Ainge is checked in for Phoenix.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Plenty of space. Simmons pulls it in.
Well, they looked okay with him taking that shot from mid-range, and he didn't do anything to change their mind.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Suns lead by 19.
Terrific to see Marley get in a groove. When he's hot, it gets everyone else fired up too.
Here's Richmond, and Barkley sends it back.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
The quick look, no good that time.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Richmond against Person. Now here's Richmond. He's tightly guarded, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation.
Lineup for your Kings.
Suns leading by 19. Barkley with a screen on Webb. Here's Ainge. Out to the right wing. Person. It's good from long range.
Good pass out to the perimeter. Reading the defense and executing.
Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
Suns foul. Wesley Person. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Williams. Pass to Webb. Back to Williams. Wants to get it to Richmond and does. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Nice delivery. The bounce pass usually tougher to disrupt.
Screen by Barkley. The high post shot. Sacramento grabs the miss. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barkley with a screen on Richmond. Here's Person. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Outside Williams. Pass to Webb. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Marley. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Spud Webb. Webb's got assist number 5 here tonight. Webb against Ainge. Shoots over Webb. Rebound by the Kings.
That's not a bad look. They missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Now here's Richmond. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Grant gets a wide open look. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. To the paint. Here's Manning. He's covered by Grant. Person the pass to Barkley. Lets the 3 fly. Colonies with the rebound. Colonies has got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams kicks to Webb. Back to Williams. On the wing, Richmond. Outside Williams. From deep three-point land. Sacramento again missing.
That's a long way out there, but you know it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly.
Ainge against Webb. Barkley. Pass to Marley. Barkley with a screen on Richmond. With the tip. Barkley the pass to Manning. The kick out to Ainge. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Kings trail by 21. Webb with it. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Person. Barkley with a screen on Webb. Here's Person. And again, it's the Suns missing. Kings have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Alanis misses.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off and get ready for the next chance.
They get the rebound. Williams against Ainge. Back to Barkley. They could use a bucket, and the jumper falls for him. Barkley's got 10 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Timeout, Sacramento. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Richmond. And good coming off the assist by Spud Webb. Webb's got 6 assists in the game.
Good feed from Webb. Scans the floor well and hits his teammates well.
Ainge the pass to Manning. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Person. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're up by 21. Tisdale, he's checked in for Barkley. There's 1:59 left in the game. Up top, Brown. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Abdelnaby. Hook shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Tisdale's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. Count that bucket.
Tisdale.
1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Simmons. Brown kicks to Simmons. Smith outside. Coswell passes to Abdelnaby. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Suns.
They were locked in, Mike Fratello, from beyond the arc in this one, and it was fun to watch.
When they're hitting at the clip they were, hard to overcome shooting like that.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Brown the pass to Coswell. The rebound by Marley. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Manning. Great look, but off the mark. Brown against Ainge. Here's Smith. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Here's Manning. Pass to Marley. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Impressive anticipation on the lead pass, putting it right on the money for his teammate.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It takes physical and mental toughness, Clark, to win on the road. Man, they crushed it.
They sure did. And, you know, in terms of talent, there's just no comparison between these teams.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sidelines. And a couple of star-studded teams trading blows here in the game tonight, Mike. It doesn't take much to get excited about this one.
Well, Kevin, when I found out we had this game, I was ecstatic. Doesn't get much better than when you have the best players in the league going at it.
Now, here's Anderson. Kicks it out to Grant. Second chance shot. That one doesn't drop. Oakley with some nice D. Bounce pass, Smith. Starts the pass to Smith. And it's blocked. Anderson with the ball. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Starts outside. Pass to Harper. Outside Oakley. Here's Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He's out of bounds. He's touched by O'Neal. First quarter, just over a minute played. Offensive rebound. And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Now here's Hardaway. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Second shot opportunity. O'Neal, no good.
They got a great look. Close in. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go through the hoop.
Pass to Harper. Smith dishes to Harper. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Anderson.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Outside Hardaway. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is how creative Hardaway is. He just finds ways to score through physical defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He had a rough game at the line last time out. Really struggled to get anything to drop.
Yeah, he was totally out of sync on his free throws. I'm sure he put in some work at the line right after that.
Now, here's Harper. Looking in his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Back to Smith. Harper with a screen on Anderson. Hits the target from 18 feet.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And Coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
From ultra short range.
Yeah, you know, Clark, it doesn't get any closer than that, literally.
Nope.
Never a bad idea.
Now, here is Starks. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pass to Oakley. Shot clock at 5. Now, here's Ewing. And here's Harper from the arc. That shot off. Good D by Hardaway. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Royal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pulls it from the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Hardaway has got 5 points so far.
This kid Hardaway is a dangerous scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Starks kicks to Ewing. Smith up top. Hits the jumper in space. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Now, here's Grant. No scoring in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Physical work that time by O'Neal. Defense knows sending him to the line is better than giving him a clean look.
That one misses.
We see the extra work he puts in from the line. It shows through when he needs it most.
Starks. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Magic with the lead. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to Indiana.
Yeah, you know, that was a hard one to watch. There were some bright moments, but ultimately I think their mistakes basically caught up with them.
And to be honest, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. They were outclassed in just about every way.
Now, here is Smith after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. From 10 feet out, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
There's the length and explosiveness of Harper at work.
And dealing with the second game of a back-to-back, Clark. Overcoming tired legs, I know, is part of it for the affected players.
Yeah, fatigue will be part of it, so they'll look to rely on adrenaline and each other to some degree, but they'll do it in a responsible, professional way. You can't overdo it, and you don't want to risk getting injured, but you do want to be professional.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at New York. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Orlando, right behind them, just 1 spot down. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Ewing kicks to Oakley. Pass to Harper. Here's Ewing, defended by Shaq. New York needs to get off a shot. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Plenty of power on this move by Ewing, not giving the defense a chance to cut off his dunk.
Hardaway against Harper, doubled by Smith. A kick out to O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's still young, big personality for a big man, O'Neal. A bunch of fun to watch go to work inside.
Starks outside. Over to the left wing. Ewing sets a screen for Harper. Ewing gets a wide open look. No dice from the high post.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
Here's O'Neal. And Ewing with the block.
You got to go up stronger than that against Ewing because he will meet you at the rim.
O'Neal inside. He's against Ewing. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got 6 points.
Retaking the lead. What a show this one has been.
So competitive. Love unpredictable games like this.
Starts the pass to Smith. Harper in the corner. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Here we go, 1-on-1. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
The defense tries to trip O'Neal up with the foul, but he stays strong and gets it to fall.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
We've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. Defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Magic, Turner comes in for O'Neal. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Ewing. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he really controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Now, here's Grant. 4-point game. To the middle. Here's Royal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And the defensive effort like that, that's why they're trailing.
Exactly. Oof! You have to meet the offense's physicality. And they did not.
Yeah, because when you don't, this is what happens. They throw it right down in your face.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Stolen by Ewing. Smith scanning the floor. Outside Harper. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Harper wide open. Here's Ewing. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
I like the motor. Not giving up on the possession.
Anderson dishes to Grant. Back to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Anderson taking flight. Check him out. Defense gave him all the room he needed there.
New York trails by 4. Now Harper, 11 points last game. The rebound by Turner.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Royal. 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Starks. He's coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Outside Oakley. And here's Ewing. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Timeout.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause to your best team.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mason, he checked in for Ewing. Williams comes in for Oakley. Davis has checked in for Starks. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bowie's checked in. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. There's 1:59 left in the first. Here is Shaw. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Mason with it. He's covered by Grant. And Anthony gets double teamed. Davis, the pass to Mason. New York moving the ball around. And the Knicks miss again. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 13-5 run. And he dunks it down.
What a slam right there.
1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Outside for Davis. Clock at 4. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Just great fundamental basketball. If the inside shot isn't there, send it somewhere else.
Pass to Bowie. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 32.
44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here is Davis. Back to Anthony. Left side, Davis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Shaw. Here's Grant. Pass to Royal. Back to Grant. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 5 now.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Matt Gukas will take a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Pounded inside as much as possible was obviously the game plan.
The defense hasn't had an answer, so that's why they just keep going back to this.
Here's Mason. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Davis against Anderson. Pass to Hardaway. And Scott has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Whether you put a body on him or not, O'Neal is going to be a factor on the offensive glass.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 4. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
You know, last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. Did a really good job forcing turnovers.
Yeah, the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They took some chances on D, jumped the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it paid off.
To the paint, here's Anderson. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
A tough frame to deal with inside. Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
Anthony up on top. Still scoreless. That one falls. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the young legs of Hardaway on display. An explosive athlete.
And it's Anthony with the ball for New York. Outside, Davis. From 18 feet away, Anthony can't hit. Magic leading by 6. Hardaway passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Now here's Davis. He's got 5 to the left side wing. Mason, rebounded by Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. It's stolen by Anthony. New York calls timeout.
You know, I can imagine the coach is giving them an earful about what's happening in the paint. They've got to clean that up.
Yeah, their interior defense has been too easy to crack. Time to get physical down low.
So for the Knicks, Patrick Ewing's checked in for Bonner. Starks comes in for Williams. And it's Harper in for Anthony. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. Grant trying to break free. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist from Hardaway.
Well, Shaquille O'Neal is getting whatever he wants out there. This kid, the size and the speed for that size, very impressive.
Now, here's Harper. From the high post, he drills it. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Cavaliers. Hardaway with the bounce pass. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Boy, that's textbook defense there. Nice timing to get that steal.
Yeah, the opposition has to be careful around him because he's skilled at swiping the rock away.
O'Neal, no good.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Harper the pass to Davis. Now Mason. Ewing right side. Mason misses. Orlando leading by 8. And here is Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. Pass to Anderson. Now here is Hardaway. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Oakley is checked in for Davis.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 34.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here is Shaq. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And he was a real wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in the game.
Not content to sit on this lead. I like it. Going right at him.
Yeah, just fanning the flame, trying to leave no chance for a comeback.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Harper against Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. Now Anderson. Back to O'Neal. Tipped away.
Altered shots don't show up in the normal stat sheet. But as we saw there, he does a fantastic job doing that as well as collecting rebounds on both sides of the floor.
Harper against Hardaway. Oakley kicks to Harper. Back to Oakley. To the left wing. Pass to Harper. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3.
Really like how active Grant is on defense. I mean, he takes a ton of pride in making things hard for his opponent.
O'Neal a screen on Mason. Here's Scott. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mason with it. Hardaway picks him up. Harper against Anderson. The kick out to Scott. O'Neal against Harper. The second chance effort. The Knicks pull it in. Ewing's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Oakley. The shot misses. Shaq with some nice D. And Kukas will take a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Got to give them credit. They played well offensively. However, the opposing D, non-existent.
It was poor, but they took full advantage of that. You still have to make the buckets.
Checked in for New York. Orlando also making some changes. Rollins checked in for O'Neal. Turner comes in for Horace Grant. Shaw subbed in for Anderson. Now here is Hardaway. 7 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Finding that close range finish. Hardaway outworks the defense.
Here's Starks. That's tipped.
He was all over that one. You can tell he enjoys sending shots back.
Turner with the screen. Scott dishes to Hardaway. Back to Scott. The Knicks pull it in. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now, here's Harper. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Hardaway. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Down low. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Oakley. Shaw passes to Turner. Outside Hardaway. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Oakley. Here's Starks. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
Outside Hardaway. The putback. Here's Rollins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rollins got his first basket of the night.
If you don't get a body on Rollins, he's going to make you pay on the offensive glass.
Pass to Ewing. Outside Oakley. Smith in the post. Defended by Scott. And Smith with the stuff.
Turning up the intensity dial here. Trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
It certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Magic. Here's Rollins. Anderson outside. Turner with a screen on Starks. 4 on the clock. Shoots a fader. Anderson can't get it to go.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Smith kicks to Harper. Starks dishes to Harper. Back to Starks. Smith right side. New York moving the ball around. Here's Harper. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And here's Anderson from the arc. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
Now here is Smith. 17 points in his last outing. To the inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
John Starks putting his vertical to good use. Awesome at dunking it down.
Here is Shaw. Scoreless thus far. Turner with a screen on Smith. Scott. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Scott. The Magic again can't hit. New York trails by 5. Here's Smith. And the shot goes in. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
He is simply torching a defense that has no answers for him.
They set the screen. Anderson passes to Rollins. Back to Anderson. Trying to end the drought. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Some guys just have a knack for getting to the open spot. It's part of what makes him such a dangerous shooter.
Ewing kicks to Starks. Pass to Oakley. Ewing a screen on Turner. 17-foot shot on the way. Oakley misses.
and the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Looking to keep that rhythm he found in the first half going right now.
He's more than capable, and best believe they're going to keep the ball in his hands.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here's Harper. Pass to Oakley. Smith inside. He's covered by Royal. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Defender tries to lock it down, but he is totally committed to the shot.
For New York, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Bowie, the pass to Shaw. The three. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harper dishes to Smith. Back to Harper. Ewing sets a screen for Harper. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Magic leading by 3. Royal the pass to Shaw. Pass to Rollins. Over Oakley. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got his second basket of the game.
Showing he's got a little bit of a mid-range J in his bag. Rollins looking to shoot it with confidence. I like it.
Starks dishes to Oakley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
Substitution on the court.
The Magic shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
That move was fire, just showing off there.
Now, here is Starks. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. New York moving the ball around. Here's Smith out to Ewing. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 3-pointer. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Smith the pass to Harper. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 6 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hardaway. And he banks in the layup. Hardaway's got 15.
The youngster taking over. Hardaway showing what he's got in the tank.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
The kick out to Harper. Ewing sets a screen for Harper. With the shot. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Ewing.
Firing with no hesitation. Love the confidence from Ewing right there.
Outside Hardaway. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And Ewing sends it back.
Boy, Ewing using that size to make an impact on D. He loves coming up with the reject.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line,
First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
A steady hand at the point. Derek Harper is someone who can score, create for others, plus he's a really good defender.
2 points. That one goes.
Hard to pass up a mid-range shot like that when you find yourself with that much space.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Driving the lane, out the basket. Starks has got his third basket of the night.
When you're undersized like Starks, going into attack mode and putting the onus on the D, it's a great idea.
And Anderson kicks to Scott. Hardaway for three. The Knicks pull it in. Harper with the ball. He's got 7. Going inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A tough-as-nails big man. A little contact never bothered Oakley.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Magic?
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
A tone setter both on the floor and in the locker room. Oakley's toughness is beneficial in a multitude of ways.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Is it just me, or has this guy grabbed every rebound tonight? What a terrific performance.
Pure effort out there. He is fighting, clawing, just willing himself to get everything.
Oakley lays it up off the glass. Oakley's got 6.
Oakley doesn't typically take bad shots. He's selective when he shoots the ball, but he does look to convert whenever he can inside.
Here's Anderson. Jacks up a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
He is not missing too many of those. Count on it.
Defensively, that's not the game plan. But sometimes you get lucky.
Bowie is checked in for Orlando. Shaw comes in for Hardaway.
Orlando substitution, Anthony Bowie.
Stolen away. Here is Shaw. Still yet to score. Out left to the wing. Six on the shot clock. The Magic again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Smith outside Oakley. Pass to Ewing for the tie, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The 7-footer Ewing uses all that size and strength to draw the foul inside.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first. And New York making a change here. Mason's checked in. Rollins checked in for Orlando. No good on the second free throw.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
To stop the drought. The rebound by Mason. And it's Mason with the ball for New York. It's a 1-point game. Here's Starks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
Team is in the penalty.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Such a scrappy, competitive guard. John Starks is somebody you want to go to battle with. He's willing to do anything to win.
Oakley's checked in for the Knicks.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there. The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Smith. Starks outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what Coach wants to see in a close game.
And New York making a change here. Mason's checked in. Here is Shaw. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Rollins. Count that one. Rollins got 4 points now in the quarter.
At 7'1", Rollins is a huge presence inside, and it's why he looks to score from this area.
Harper dishes to Mason. Back to Harper. Orlando grabs the miss. Rollins got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left side wing. Pass to Shaw. Starks with the steal. Down low. Here's Bowie. Rollins with a screen on Harper. Bowie the pass to Rollins. And a fast break now for New York. Harper's shot's good.
Boy, getting the ball on the break, just about every player salivates when that happens. And a guy like Harper, he can handle it and make good on it.
Over to the left wing. Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Harper. 6 to shoot, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Davis is checked in for Charles Oakley. Grant, he's checked in for the Magic. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And both free throws good for Starks. The Magic with the lead. Here is Shaw. Here's the screen for the three. The putback, and he jams it with authority.
And what a time to have that throwdown.
Clark's second chance point, so big in close game.
Always a factor.
And that will fire this team up.
Here Starks. The Magic getting the bucket. Back to Smith. Avent grabs the rebound. Orlando leading by 3. Here is Shaw. Inside. And the dunk by Grant.
It's the strength of his game. You see why on that pass from Shaw.
Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, Orlando shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Here is Shaw. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Avent over Smith. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Taking full advantage of his height that time to get the shot off over the defense.
And even if you're right on him, that's a difficult shot to contest.
Now, here's Harper. He's got 9. Starks outside. Harper against Royal. Harper, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Bowie. Grant with a screen on Starks. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Mason. And it's Mason with the ball for the Knicks. Outside, Davis. Mason, the pass to Smith. Trying to get something going, and he sinks the layup. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Here is Shaw to the middle. Grant, and Grant slams it home.
Grant is known as a really solid, non-flashy guy, but he's got some tricks up his sleeves, too, as he showed you there.
Here's Harper, and the shot goes in. Harper's got 11 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here is Shaw. It'll count, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Magic leading by 5. Taken away by Anthony. Sinks that one from the post. Now Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Shaq's shot is off.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Here's Scott. His three-pointers off the mark. New York trails by 3. Down low, here's Mason, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Horace Grant. First free throw is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Anthony against Hardaway. And that one, good. And the Magic lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Over in the corner, Christie. Anthony on the wing. Pulls up, high post, and right on target with the swish.
Boy, in this stage of the game, that's exactly who you want taking those jump shots.
Yeah, showing him a little disrespect there. And he was more than happy to accept the challenge. You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Outside, Ewing. Outside, Anthony. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Already one of the most feared defenders in the paint. Shaq, a menace inside.
Anderson can't get it to go. Anthony taking his time here. Clock at 6. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
You have to deny Ewing's chances from there. If you let him get the ball inside, Patrick will score.
Here's Hardaway. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Pass to Davis. New York moving the ball around. A baseline J. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal inside. Davis is on it. Shaq dishing to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
The Knicks call time.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Kristen. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the New York head coach talking to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Hardaway. Anthony on the double team. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Pressure testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Outside Anthony, and he lobs it up toward the rim. The screen from Ewing. Bounce pass Anthony. Ewing kicks to Mason. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
That's good from O'Neal.
Certainly a generational talent. O'Neal's strength and size make him unguardable in the low post.
Catching up on the changes for New York. That's checked in for Mason. Starks comes in for Davis, and it's Harper in for Anthony. The Knicks call time.
Fans, your next game.
Outside Oakley. Pass to Starks. And here is Harper. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ewing. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Refusing to be denied. Harper making the extra effort and getting the and one opportunity.
Magic leading by 8. Shaq with a screen on Smith. Anderson passes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Carrying much of the load here in this one, putting them out to a nice lead.
For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And Ewing now top of the key. Out to Smith. Pass to Starks. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Oakley misses. The Magic have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Anderson. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Starts the pass to Harper. Tries from 16. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Love that Harper's not picky. Derek just takes his shot wherever he finds it.
Anderson dishes to Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. From 7, Shaq going to work inside.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Outside for Starks. Back to Harper. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Harper's got 11 in the second half.
This has been Harper's game so far. Just decimating the defense at every turn.
Takes it inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one drops.
At the line,
And Harper drops them both. Here's Hardaway. Here's Grant. The rebound by Oakley. Oakley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smith. It's blocked by Shaq.
Well, when Shaq is in the paint, he's really tough to get past.
Oh, it's Shaq off the drive.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And Ewing has got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Grant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I think that's how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
You're right. Anything less than lockdown defense on him will result in 3 points. You can count on that.
No one covering. Harper's got 10 points in the quarter.
Harper has the size and the quickness, and I think he's equally capable of scoring or passing out of the pick and roll.
Hardaway against Harper. Grant. No good that time. Oakley with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Starks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And Starks is a gunner, and he's especially aggressive when his team needs a basket.
Jacks up a 3. The 3 goes down.
He got the space he needed, and with his shot, that's going in more often than not.
Smith with a screen on Anderson. Outside Harper.
Never afraid of the physicality of the game. Harper embraces getting fouled while taking it to the basket.
That one is off.
at the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Magic leading by 6. Scott with a screen on Harper. Wide open, and he hits the jumper.
Hardaway's an exceptional passer, and with size and athleticism to match, what potential.
Harper against Hardaway. The 19-foot shot. That shot, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
flushing that one home with flavor and an exclamation point.
And Clark for a point guard to get up that high and finish like that.
You can see the kind of lift he gets when he takes flight. Incredible stuff.
Scott with the screen on Harper. All alone. It's in there.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Hardaway against Harper. Ewing inside. O'Neal there for the rebound. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Scott with the screen on Harper. Harper against Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Throws it down. What an assist!
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Magic.
Clark, I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in this game. What do you think?
Yep, I agree. Their defensive rotations have been outstanding. I mean, they've been trying to challenge every single shot. Really love the effort tonight.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anderson right side. Outside, Scott. Can't get it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And Clark, a quality win for them in a hostile environment, found a way to eke out a win on the road.
No home cooking, but they're still eating. I love it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.